with one of the most visually aggressive and mechanically extreme custom-built off-road machines ever designed. This is not a regular pickup truck. This is a full 6-wheel, 6x6 off-road beast engineered with oversized proportions, massive suspension travel, and a futuristic rear-mounted cylindrical module that completely transforms its personality. At first glance, the matte silver finish gives this truck a clean yet industrial presence. The body design is sharp, boxy, and purpose-driven. The two-door cabin sits extremely high off the ground, immediately highlighting the enormous suspension system underneath. The stance is wide, blunt deep, and intimidating. Let's start with the most obvious feature, the 6-wheel configuration. This vehicle runs on 3 axles and 6 oversized off-road tires. Each tire is massive, deep-treaded, and clearly built for extreme terrain. The aggressive tread pattern suggests serious traction capability, whether in mud, sand, loose gravel, or rocky environments. The dual rear axles significantly increase stability and load distribution, giving the truck a balanced and powerful structure. Now look at the suspension system. The long travel coilover shocks are clearly visible under the body. These heavy-duty suspension components allow extreme wheel articulation. This means each wheel can move independently to adapt to uneven terrain. The travel length suggests this vehicle is designed to absorb massive impacts while maintaining control. Combined with the high ground clearance, this setup allows it to cross obstacles that would stop normal trucks instantly. The chassis structure is also exposed and reinforced. A tubular frame supports the entire body, connecting the axles and strengthening the undercarriage. This kind of visible engineering indicates durability. It's built to handle stress, weight, and torque without bending or flexing excessively. The cabin design is minimal but rugged. The boxy structure, flat panels, and squared windows give it a classic utility truck vibe. The elevated seating position would provide excellent visibility over rough terrain. The proportions of the cabin compared to the wheels emphasize just how enormous the tires really are. Now we move to the most eye-catching feature, the large cylindrical module mounted at the rear. This rocket-like structure gives the vehicle a futuristic and almost aerospace-inspired identity. It is mounted on a reinforced rear platform supported by structural bars and metal framework. The integration appears deliberate and balanced, suggesting careful weight distribution. Whether conceptual or functional, this rear module transforms the truck from a heavy-duty off-roader into something that looks experimental and advanced. The stance of this vehicle is extremely wide. Wide stance equals stability. With 6 wheels spread across 3 axles, the truck distributes its weight evenly. This reduces the chance of tipping despite the high ride height. The geometry suggests it is designed for control even under extreme articulation. Another important detail is the clean indoor showroom environment in which it is placed. The bright lighting and polished floor reflect the vehicle clearly, emphasizing that this could be a prototype, concept build, or showcase engineering project rather than a mass production truck. Performance-wise, a vehicle of this scale would require significant torque. Large tires require power to rotate effectively. A strong drivetrain would be necessary to send power across all 3 axles. In a real-world build, this kind of 6x6 setup would likely focus on torque delivery rather than top speed. Let's talk about practicality. With dual rear axles and reinforced framework, this vehicle could theoretically carry heavy equipment. The rear platform design suggests modular capability, meaning different units or equipment could be mounted depending on purpose. It could serve in extreme exploration scenarios, industrial heavy-duty operations, or experimental concept demonstrations. Visually, this machine dominates. The sheer tire size compared to the cabin height creates dramatic proportions. Parked next to a normal SUV, it would look enormous. The aggressive stance, exposed suspension, and futuristic rear cylinder combine mechanical engineering with imaginative design. Ground clearance is one of its strongest advantages. The space between the undercarriage and the ground is substantial. This prevents damage from rocks, debris, or uneven surfaces. Combined with long suspension travel, it makes the truck capable of climbing over large obstacles. The front end is simple but strong. The flat hood, compact front overhang, and upright windshield give it a classic off-road profile. Nothing feels decorative. Everything feels functional. Overall, this 6x6 off-road monster represents extreme engineering and bold creativity. Massive tires, visible heavy-duty suspension, reinforced tubular chassis, elevated cabin, and that futuristic cylindrical rear module all come together to create a vehicle that feels both industrial and conceptual at the same time. This is not built for daily commuting. This is built to conquer terrain. It is built to stand out. It is built to push the limits of what a truck can look like. And most importantly, it makes a statement before it even starts moving.